G'day guys and girls and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies, Beer Reviews. And look what I've got today. People will go, oh, I know what that is. God, I remember these came out how long ago? I mean, it's 2024 now, but these came out a few years ago. Miller Chill. I remember when I saw Miller, I was like, fuck, you see the Miller beers as well. I think it's a lagers in the black and the gold sort of label. Yeah, they're not bad. I don't see them much anymore. But it was always like, okay, cheap beer. Not being rude. But I remember the Miller Chill. They were one of the first ones that come out. I remember the Rattlers too. Was that Chewies or Rattler? It was a lime, and then they brought a lemon one out, and it sort of went a bit crazy. All the fruit beers have come back now. Anyways, this is pretty much what I'll call the OG. Miller Chill. Slow drinked, lower carb. Well, that's a good thing. I didn't know it was lower carb. I suppose when you can take most of the beer taste out of it and shove it with a fruit, you save on calories. I don't know. 330ml bottle with real lime, however, really tells you a little bit of dietary information for your meals, your meal planner up the top. Oh, that's a bit sad though, isn't it? One on the nose, one standard drink. Jeez. What would that? That'd be about what? 3.8, 4%, wouldn't it? Trying to find the ABV. One standard drink. Oof, it's like a light. Might make me sick. No, maybe check. Anyways, let's go. Miller Chill. I remember having a few of these. I'm sure they did a little hiss, it's firm. That's a twisty, is it? As I put it, get it off. Far out. Bit rough to get off. I don't know. Miller Chill. I haven't had one of these for what we said donkey's years. I remember it tasting like some of these beers taste more like bloody seltzers than beers. It looks like a very, it looks watery, it looks wish-washy, it does. I'm not going to be too hard on it. Very carbonated, but you're pushing the boundaries between, like really, it's not a dense, thick looking, look, it's one standard drink, so it's going to be quite light. We'll have a quick sniff. I won't do a long video. It smells like plastic. I've been smelling and saying that a bit lately, I think. Like kites. Plastic kites. You maybe get a hint of lime, a little bit of spice, a little bit of warmth, probably the lime, the zestiness of the lime. Anyways, I won't bang on too much. Did the lawn today, got a few things done around the lawn, you could watch the grass grow. It's growing that bloody quickie. I'm just looking to my left at the ground. It's sort of, it's boring. Yeah, I don't remember it like I used to. If you went to a party and you want to pound a few drinks into you, and something that'll give you a bit of a change from a beer, yeah, a few of these would be nice. If you saw this at the bathtub, remember the old boys used to fill the bathtubs with ice, put all the beers and bottles in, and you'd bring over a carton and throw them, and you wouldn't give a shit. You go into a party, you know you're going to get fed, and everyone's going to chip in for food, and the music's pumping. They were the days, eh? Like a good house party. You know, and you'd all behave, and just the music was going, and yeah, you'd find one of these at the bottom of the bathtub, you'd go, get you up, freshen me up a bit. Yeah, look, it's okay. It fits the brief, it is what it is. Look, I hate to say it. I bought a 4-pack of the Colton flavoured ones the other day. They're 330ml can, which is just bullshit. Talk about price gouging. Why put them in 330ml cans? How do you sell a beer and go, we made a really good decision and we put it in 330ml cans instead of 375 so we can rip people off? Or we can charge a bullshit lower price, a few dollars, and get away with it. Just put them in 370. I think it's got to be standardised. I mean, I just think, put it like, well, see, that's wrong anyway. I know what people are going to say. But what about your big IPAs? They're going to, yeah. But I mean, 375ml can, and some of those cans you get the 300. You're missing a third of the drink nearly. It's bullshit. Like, and you're getting them in a 16-pack carton if they're 375ml cans. Yeah, it's pretty. I just had a Corona before this with a fresh bit of lime, and I had a Bolter Cerveza, and with a lime too. I got to admit, for a Cerveza, I don't want to bang out about those beers while I'm doing this one, but they are just, they're rough as guts. They're overpriced. The Bolter's cheaper than the Corona, But you know what? They're just, I'll tell you this. When you finish mowing the lawn and it's late, like now, I finish mowing the lawn, it's the evening, it's Friday, and you have a night, you open the fridge and go, oh, I'll just grab a can or so. And you've got some nice Coronas there and some fresh limes, and you just whack a wedge in it and have a nice cold Corona, and jeez, it hits the spot. You're not getting medals over it. It's just refreshment and the enjoyment of having a beer. And I know a lot of people don't drink, Anyways, this is look, I remember it being a lot better. But then again, I've had a lot better beers. It's not trying to be a big craft thing. I think it's trying to be a fresh little alternative. But I have to say the Carlton ones, I don't want to say it. Because I shit on one of them. Like I had them. I think it was the mango, or they're better than this. And I'm not getting angry with this because this is the OG. At least it's probably got real lime in it. A couple of drops. Anyways, I don't know whether to have a quick yarn or just bloody go. I'm just tired today, as you can probably hear in my voice. Got a bit done. Got to get a bit more done tomorrow. I think the missus went out to tea. Going out to tea with a friend. Had a busy week. Friday. Oh, just at the end of Friday, I think the last thing I feel like doing is going out now. Not sounding old. It's funny, old. Fuck, are you old or aren't you? Like, I just sometimes, I tell you, the one thing about life experience, it does just make you realise what's important and what's not. And guys and girls, if you're watching this in your 20s, your 30s, and you think you know everything, or you think you've got a good understanding of everything, I'm not being disrespectful, I'm saying you think you've got a good grip on life and relationships and marriage or investing, working, whatever, you are going to have speed humps in your life. And when those speed humps come along like cliffs and you just get slapped and it stops you and you go, oh, there's going to be another one. It's going to be waves. There's going to be times you're going to be here and you wake up the next day and you're here and you go, you want that drug all the time, the good life, the good feeling and the highs, and you don't always get it. I always listen to people when they say, if I could change something, not one thing, or if I could change something, what would you change, or where would you live? Or what would you do is a hard story, because sometimes we're just sort of led into things we're going to do. We have no choice in it. You've just got to, do you love your job? Fuck no. And people will go, oh, I love it, And, well, I like people that love it, but I don't know. I just think life experience, and I'm only saying this as you get older, I think the peak of life experience goes from your 40s to your 60s, I reckon. Because I think you've been through enough shit. You've learned how to get through it. You're still here. And 60 plus, my view to 60 plus, what would I do 60 plus? Where do I want to be when I'm watching this video? Or I'll be dead and gone though. But like, if people are watching this video and listen to Goody in his fucking shed, having a few beers, and I've got heaps of videos, having a Miller chill, what does Goody want even the next few years? I just want to have a roof over my head. That's the first thing I always say. I've got to have a roof over your head. You know, I have a good relationship with my son, is the first one. Second, a roof over my head. And you know what? Look, if I get a roof over my head and I have the chance to cook some food or just have some food and some beers, I'm a pretty simple guy. You know, when I say simple, I mean just, I'm rambling on. I'm not going to. But you know what I mean. Fuck, I'm just having a Friday yarn. And the savages hang around. Yeah, if not, I don't care. But Miller Chill, yeah, it's changed a bit. It's boring. It's flat. Yeah. I should show you the weather, and then I'll go. I'll go after the weather. We'll get rid of this. Look at that. Wind's picked up. Come over grey. Well. Let's fix up some of these. This little garden here. I've got the bottle brush. It's come along a bit. The palms are okay. You know, those things just sort of, I stuck them in the ground and they grow. I'm not the best gardener in the world. But this I just had here to block or take away from the water tank. And anyways, love each other. I've got a fire pit that I hardly ever use because it's so hot. Love each other. Take care. I'll see you at the next one. Love you.